Simon Cowell is back in his boy band era, and somehow his new group is already causing chaos before they've even properly debuted. We need to talk about December 10th. So, Simon Cowell launches a brand new boy band on his Netflix documentary, Simon Cowell, The Next Act. 7 guys, all handpicked from auditions across the UK and Ireland: Nicholas Alves, Cruz Lee-Ojo, Hendrik Christofferson, John Fadar, Josh Oliver, Danny Bretherton, and Sean Hayden. They've got a record deal, they're doing polished covers, they even dropped an acoustic version of NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. On paper, that's a classic Simon move. Find the pretty boys, build the hype, print the merch, but instead of people talking about their vocals, everyone is talking about the drama. Let's start with the BTS comment that lit the match. In a clip from the show that went viral, Cruz Lee-Ojo jokes that if BTS can sell out Wembley in 5 minutes, December 10th could sell out Pluto in 5 minutes, and then says, "Nah, I'm being serious, they're terrible." You don't casually call BTS terrible on camera and expect it to stay quiet. ARMY saw it, clipped it, translated it, and the internet did what it does. People called it disrespectful, clout chasing, and honestly just dumb PR for a rookie group that hasn't even released original music yet. Whether he meant it as banter or shade doesn't really matter now. It's part of their image. Then there's the other comparison they can't escape. Temu version of One Direction jokes. December 10th, 10D. Sounds a little familiar, right? Fans on TikTok and X are putting side-by-side edits of the boys next to 1D, pointing out similar styling, similar group shots, even the way they're being marketed as the next big British-Irish boy band. Some people think that's smart branding from Simon. Tap into the nostalgia, trigger 1D fans, get everyone talking. Others feel like it's lazy, just reheating an old formula but with more members and more controversy. And then, on top of all of that, we already have a potential legal problem. A Scottish metal band called December 10th has come out saying, "Wait a second, our name was here first." Their accounts have apparently been flooded with confused people who thought they were Simon's new boy band. They've publicly invited Simon's team, Netflix, and Universal Music to contact their lawyers and sort it out. If nobody backs down, this could turn into a trademark fight, a forced rebrand, or at minimum a messy behind-the-scenes negotiation. And it wouldn't be the first time a Simon-backed group had to change their name over a conflict. So now December 10th is in this weird spot. They've annoyed BTS fans. They're being memed as a budget One Direction. And another band is hinting at legal action over the name, which raises the big question: is this a disaster, or is this the plan? Because let's be honest, in 2025, launching a boy band is way harder than it was in the X Factor days. Competing with K-pop, TikTok virality, and nostalgia giants like One Direction means you need conversation, not just good vocals. So, do you lean into controversy? Do you let one member say something wild about BTS knowing it'll go viral? Do you pick a name that reminds people of 1D just enough to stir comparisons? Is this organic chaos from a bunch of teenagers with microphones? Or is someone in a meeting room saying, any PR is good PR? Here's what I think. If December 10th want a real shot, at some point they have to flip the narrative from who they insulted to what they sound like. Right now, all the headlines are about BTS shade, 1D knockoff jokes, and name drama. None of that tells us who they are as artists. At the same time, the fact that we're even talking about a boy band that hasn't dropped an original single yet, that's exactly the kind of noisy launch labels dream of. So I want to hear from you. Are you rooting for December 10th to prove everyone wrong, or do you think they've already fumbled their debut with the BTS comment and copycat vibes? And if you're ARMY or a 1D fan, does this make you more curious about them, or totally turned off?